Winning fights in the UFC can be life-changing.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
Especially for those who embrace the limelight.
Hey, this the next champion of UFC, man. The Sugar Show, believe it.
And there is no better example of an athlete reaping the benefits of the big stage than Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh, the walk-off KO!
Welcome to the Sugar Show. This is my show.
This kid has that it thing.
That's as good as it gets.
It's too easy.
Not just because of what he's been able to accomplish inside the octagon.
Another highlight for the real.
There's something about him.
Peter Yan is petrified. Dominic Cruz is ducking me. Bob Ron, where you at?
A brash bantamweight in the Valley of the Sun.
He said he is going to be a world champion. That's always been the goal, and he has never lost sight of that, regardless of how popular he has become.
Oh, and now a left hand. Yan has been opened up.
Whose ticket to MMA immortality goes through a champion from the tri-state. 135-pound king, Aljamain Sterling.
I mean, I think the people would love to see me be the bantamweight champion, so we'll give the people what they want.
Sean, right now is not your time.
No, three total. Three total.
It's the Funk Master's time.
Aljamain Sterling with a monumental win tonight.
A gifted grappler with unorthodox striking, the Funk Master has been laying contenders and former champions to waste for years.
You step in the cage, I'm gonna drag your ass up and down the octagon, and that's it.
And Aljo, this is his world.
And now owns more bantamweight wins than any man in the division's history.
He now has that confidence about himself of being the champion.
Look at this.
It's by getting through Henry Cejudo.
Oh!
He shows that he's the man and he will not be questioned anymore.
Aljamain Sterling, he's the greatest bantamweight of all time.
Yeah!
I go out there, put his lights out. What does that make me?
Hey, I'm not in here pretending to be no Mike Tyson. I'm not pretending to be nobody else. All I can be is Aljamain the Funk Master Sterling.
You better look better than that.
Get the out of my cage.
At UFC 292 on August 19th, the pair will throw down in Boston for the Bantamweight Championship of the world.
This is where stars are made. This is an opportunity to go to the moon.
Signed, delivered, and sealed, baby.
In the co-main event,
Her power, her aggression.
strawweight queen Zhang Weili
The physicality of this lady.
She's got it, that's it.
Zhang Weili has regained the strawweight title.
defends her title against Brazilian challenger Amanda Lemos.
She's so strong, and she's so good at finding shots that get in your night.
Lemos teeing off now, and that's gonna do it.
There is a new strawweight contender, Amanda Lemos.
Plus, former middleweight champion Chris Weidman
Weidman is in agony.
returns from injury hiatus.
It's amazing trying to reprogram my brain and learn how to walk again.
The All-American is back.
To face battle-tested Hawaiian Brad Tavares.
This guy jumped right into the deep water of the pool fighting killers.
Oh, Brad Tavares.
A near-perfect performance out of the Hawaiian.
But first,
Birthday boy.
Run, Zai. Grab the leg and run it.
get ready
Holy, this is a crazy sport.
for UFC 292.
Love it. Come on, keep going.
Countdown. In the Nevada desert, there resides a champion from New York. We're at the UFC Performance Institute. Bantamweight king Aljamain Sterling can be found honing a craft that wants to find him.
I'm a wrestler, two-time All-American from SUNY Cortland. A lot of my teammates would say that I was funky back in the day.
So about 2 to 3 minutes, just working your takedowns, whatever you want. Right to it, let's go. Nice.
And it shows in my fighting style.
Nice, Aljo.
The style of the Funk Master.
In mixed martial arts, Sterling dominated the local tri-state circuit.
Wow.
Before battering opposition in the UFC.
Pursuing the finish down the stretch. Hammer fist will end it.
He is a creative guy, and he's able to express that through the way he fights here in the octagon. He's only getting more and more comfortable here in his UFC career.
Unbelievable. Picture perfect.
Oh, he's got to be careful here.
Sid Hagen taps Aljamain Sterling.
Sterling would not only seize 135-pound championship gold.
This is spectacular control by Sterling.
That could be the beginning of the end.
He's done, man. He's done, Aljo. Keep it going.
Great job by Aljo. Flatten him out and go to work.
He would tie the record for most wins in bantamweight history.
And still undisputed. Best in the world at 135. The Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling.
Pressure in, good pressure. Defensive partner shoot. Let's get to it.
But in order to break the record,
Yep.
Sterling would need to defeat an Olympian with greater wrestling credentials than anyone to ever compete in mixed martial arts.
My name is Triple C, Olympic champion, flyweight champion of the world, and now bantamweight champion of the world.
Henry Cejudo, one of the greats to ever do it, champ status, coming back for a title shot.
After a 3-year retirement, not only am I looking to beat Aljamain Sterling, but I'm looking to dominate him.
Are you ready? I'm always ready.
Cejudo claims himself as the best combat sport athlete of all time.
Just dominant world-class grappling from one of the best wrestlers in the division, if not in the sport.
The biggest gap in skills would be Aljamain Sterling's grappling compared to his.
Cejudo was known as this Olympic wrestler.
And I personally think Aljamain just sucks. I think his technique is flawed. He's gonna have to wrestle. He's gonna be forced to wrestle.
I'm stopping you with 3. I'm stopping you with 3.
And he ain't going past 3 rounds.
If he gets this victory tonight, if he can beat Henry Cejudo, he is in the ranks of greats. Touch him up. This is a big one.
If you are feeling the butterflies as this championship main event begins, you are not alone.
Oh, look at that. Easy. Oh, that was huge. Look at this. Look at this. And Aljo, this is his world.
Strong close to the round for the champion.
Nasty.
Oh!
Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, let's go way around back. Same thing, Aljo.
Cejudo's not keeping up with the activity of Sterling right now.
Knee!
And Henry has no answer.
That calf kick is money for Sterling. Aljo gets it.
Nothing there. He's slow as You heard him, Aljo. Spin again. Spin. Yeah! How's that?
I rightfully won the fight with Henry. I'm doing more than my opponent. I'm doing more damage. That's how you win. I took down the gold medalist 4 times. And I showed that I was the best.
Well, Aljamain, this was obviously a huge victory for you, and you will have a chance to defend your title against the man we're about to bring in here right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sugar Sean O'Malley.
I know you got a whole year.
Better than
You
that.
had a whole year to work on your jiu-jitsu.
You better be ready to cut
now
weight,
Daddy
baby.
Dana
You better be
ain't gonna
ready to cut
babysit
weight.
that ass no more.
You better look better than that.
Days up the neck.
Better than that.
I drag ass up and down this octagon. Get the out of my cage.
Stutter jab, I'm good.
After Henry versus Aljamain Sterling,
Deuce knee.
I was expecting it. I knew I was going to fight the winner, so why not square us off?
Don't jab 2-3-2.
Who else are you going to bring to go headline Boston? You're not going to bring Aljo versus anyone else.
Slip 6 routine.
You need the Sugar Show.
And so it was. The UFC set the date for August 19th in Boston, Massachusetts, where champion Aljamain Sterling will defend his title against Sugar Sean O'Malley. For the brash contender from Montana,
Union Hills right there, man.
and his best friend, Tim Welsh,
Run over across the street, Tim would give me his debit card. I was allowed to go spend $1 at Walmart if I grabbed him a snack.
the journey to a UFC title shot began with a permanent relocation to Arizona.
So we gander.
The humble pursuit of a world championship.
Remember when Beetle, your dog, would run around and you couldn't catch her out here?
You be chasing her?
Yeah.
It's so weird being back here.
The first apartment Tim and I ever moved into together.
That's the one. Oh, that tree got cut down. Remember that lady that used to stare at the tree?
Yeah.
And she came and knocked on her door?
I was completely broke there, but it was always really good memories.
Damn. This is the first time I've ever lived without my parents. Didn't know how to do laundry, dishes, didn't know how to be a roommate, but I'd train twice a day. Oh yeah, one time I found a pigeon out here and it was like hurting. Saved it, brought it to like this bird place. I remember Tony lived right here and had like 30 cats.
Go to training, come back, grab a couple cheap snacks, rest, play some video games, go back to training. That was our life for a long time.
I kind of miss it. God, I wonder how much 6-month lease would be. We just get it, just do it.
Even though we were living like pretty broke, we were still super thankful for just to be training every day and doing what we loved.
Have a good one.
Sean O'Malley says he's good enough and marketable enough to be a household name.
Oh, that's it!
Sean O'Malley brings Dana White to his feet.
I fight on the Contender Series. I had a viral knockout. I had like 3,000 followers.
Hey, this the next champ in the UFC, man. The Sugar Show, believe it.
And then Snoop Dogg posts about me, and then I, go from 3,000 to like 15,000 followers. And I was like, oh, wow. My following kind of just grew from that.
The Sugar Show! My show!
It has been an expeditious rise from Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series here to the greatest proving ground in the sport. O'Malley enters the octagon still undefeated tonight.
Oh! Big head kick. This is what you want when you're looking at a young prospect.
Spinning attack from O'Malley.
Is he living up to the hype? And with Sean O'Malley, the answer is yes. He's coming into his own as he makes his way up the ranks into the UFC.
Oh, O'Malley goes high.
He is something special.
Now short uppercut. Tecco covers up. The Sugar Show, live and in color.
You know, there's a lot of flash to Sean O'Malley, right? But don't be fooled. This confidence is not for nothing.
The walk-off KO.
This kid has that thing that everybody wants to pay attention to. And not just because of his talent, not just because of what he's been able to accomplish inside the octagon. There's something about it.
On the big stage, Sugar Sean would pair vicious knockouts with engaging charisma.
Spinning kick lands.
The perfect ingredients for superstardom.
When you're fighting the Sugar Show. There's something going on, man.
It's time to buy stock in Sugar Sean O'Malley.
That's what my garage should look like. Orange, green, yellow.
Could you imagine being in the Sean O'Malley business?
Wow. Feels like I'm headlining the card.
They're on for a big ride. This kid's going to the top. And he's going to make a ton of people around him a lot of money, as he will make for himself.
And an uppercut now and a big right.
That's a wrap.
Sugar Sean O'Malley in round one. The champion in his division is Aljamain Sterling. You can be sure he was watching closely tonight.
All topped off by a win over former champion Petr Yan.
Oh! He stung him. Yan has been opened up. Oh! Huge head kick.
And a date with the reigning king, Aljamain Sterling.
I started fighting when I was 16 years old. 12 years later, I'm fighting for the title.
Sean O'Malley has a ton of skill. How does he compete in the biggest spot in his career?
I go out there and beat Aljamain Sterling August 19th. I become a superstar.
This is where stars are made. This is an opportunity for Sean O'Malley to go to the moon. I can't wait.
The allures of Las Vegas attract people from all walks of life, offering no shortage of entertainment options. For transplants like UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling.
Let's go!
On this day, the Funk Master gets behind the wheel for a mental break from constant fixation on the title bout ahead.
Welcome to Speed Vegas Motorsports Park. You guys are about to drive a brand new track you've never seen before.
Going to Speed Vegas was a really cool experience. There's similarities between racing and MMA. It's the focus that you need.
We're here at Speed Vegas Exotics Racing, and I have, go ahead and say your first and last name for the camera.
Aljamain Sterling.
And we're going to be doing 7 laps here inside the Lamborghini Huracan.
For me, being focused is one of the things that make me who I am today.
So let's get up on course, nice and easy. Start to accelerate. We'll stay on the right-hand side, okay?
Because I'm able to make those adjustments mid-fight, the same way I think these guys can make adjustments racing these cars.
Brake here. Shift down. I love it. Turn in, release the brake, keep turning. And I want you to accelerate to the right side. Go for it. Stay left. Shift up. I love it.
Let's go!
Shift up. Come on, keep that foot all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Brake hard.
I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought I might have been the first one to ever crash into one of these guide rails, but you know, I passed 2 cars. That was cool, that was cool. The Funk does what the Funk does. He don't crash, he always wins.
Any respite from training camp is brief, because a striking virtuoso in Sean O'Malley awaits Sterling on August 19th.
He showed me a lot of just a lot of fades where he'll do a lot of leg twitching, switching. He'll switch. He'll pause sometimes. And some of the stuff, exactly. And some of the stuff he'll feint, pop up, and then he'll lean back and pull. A lot of those type of things.
Yeah, I'll try to be as feinty and moving as possible.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pressure forward a lot.
Yeah.
Just so you.
Yeah.
So if you feel you can stick me.
O'Malley is a master of movement. He does a good job of creating just slight angles. Nothing too big. He's so quick with his hands.
Aljo and Sean O'Malley, they match up in our favor. Wrestler versus striker. We've seen Aljo handle himself on the feet. We've seen him handle himself on the floor. Where we still have a little bit of questions regarding Sean. The world knows what we gotta do to win. And all we gotta do is go there, put the pieces together.
Putting pressure on this guy, he's gonna have to take the first step backwards.
Spotting there. Let's go.
I have the wrestling pedigree, I have the BJJ pedigree, and I can strike.
Pressure and shoot, yes.
It's gonna be a bad night for this guy.
Nice, nice. Nice position first.
He's gonna have to show himself to the world and see if he's as good as he really thinks he is.
Aljamain Sterling can't just take me down and the fight's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Bring that sweet ass, Sugar.
I haven't really taken any fight personal.
You better hope you look better than that.
It takes too much energy. You need that energy to fight.
Why'd you turn in the title shot? That's what I thought, because I'll drag ass up and down this octagon.
But I think if you can get the other person to take it personal, I think that's good. I do think Aljo's taking this personal.
Get this piece of out my cage.
Aljo, he definitely doesn't look like huge. He looks like he's 160 maybe. He doesn't look that big.
You better look better than that.
Mental warfare is very real. Going into a fight and being prepared for war is just as important as being prepared physically. Mentally, you gotta go somewhere, you gotta dig deep.
O'Malley's title bout with Aljamain Sterling on August 19th will be the first fight in O'Malley's entire career that is scheduled for 5 rounds. So a focus on mental fortitude remains top of mind.
The 25-minute fight is a whole different game. You gotta really pace yourself and you gotta be really careful when you explode. When you hurt someone, you can't freak out and try to just panic and finish them every time. You have to stay super calculated, and we've done that all Sean's career.
There's a look at Sean O'Malley.
Sean, ready? First round, fights on.
Oh, that's it! Welcome to the Sugar Show! The Sugar Show!
This kid has that it thing.
Oh! The walk-up KO!
He stepped in bed! Well, he's got all the talent in the world.
That's as good as it gets.
Is he living up to the hype?
Oh, O'Malley goes high! It was too easy!
The answer is yes.
That will do it! Sugar shot O'Malley in round 1!
We know we're gonna hurt Aljamain Sterling, just have to make sure that when we do, we stay composed.
At UFC 292 in Boston, Massachusetts, words will turn to action.
Come on, better get ready to go again. The big one.
You're accurate, too. You're gonna find his chin when he shoots.
As the bantamweight king Aljamain Sterling
Now the whole year's work of jiu-jitsu. Better be ready to cut weight. Daddy Dana ain't gonna babysit that ass no more.
faces the electrifying challenger, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
You look like get the out of my cage.
For undisputed gold.
Sean O'Malley, I have a great opportunity to knock his ass out. I have a great opportunity to submit him. He's gonna see the very best come August 19th.
I drag ass up and down this octagon, bitch.
I am a sniper. I will find his chin. And new bantamweight champion of the world.
I'm excited to see him take the step up. He seems ready for it.
Go, Sugar Sean!
Let's see if he answers the call.
The co-main event of UFC 292 will see the return of strawweight champion Zhang Wei Li, the first ever Chinese fighter to hoist UFC gold.
Wow! Zhang Wei Li makes history!
But the Beijing native is once again training away from home. In Asia's emerging MMA hotbed of Phuket.
我觉得泰国是给我带来好运的地方，是让我成长的地方，我非常喜欢这里。Sometimes I'm very miss my family, my hometown food. Okay, we come together, cooking, yeah, Chinese food. 我想家的时候，我们就会在一起做饺子、做面，然后包包子，做一些我家乡的食物，我觉得会非常开心。手工搅拌，就把它给。我们在一起做饭，我们像一家人一样。
我们几乎每天都在一起做饭。
今天我们做三鲜馅的饺子，可以啦。eat。很专注，生活非常简单，吃饭、睡觉、训练。This is for wrestling.
Not good for wrestling.
无敌了。
The greatest fight in women's mixed martial arts history.
China's hero has represented her nation well on the biggest stage in combat sports. Not only in victory, but also in overcoming defeat.
Early head kick! Thug Rose! Still!
比我们的身体还要关键。所以我觉得，我当时输了2场以后，我就调整好自己的心态再回来。我相信我自己的能力，我也相信
蹬，往外蹬。
我的教练团队，我们肯定可以再回来。
再试一次。对，真的做了很多，不断的去做了很多失败的事情。
It was a very close fight. Zhang Weili made some really good adjustments. But once Rose got on top, she did not have the answers.
而不断在失败中，然后我们总结了很多经验，然后脚底下是紧的，慢慢美丽才变成这样。然后我们觉得，大家都觉得很有成就，肯定还是有问题。
Following back-to-back losses to former champion Rose Namajunas, Zhang Weili would rise again.
The winner of this fight fights for the belt.
Weili's a former champion. She understands the stakes.
The physicality of this lady. She's just out muscling her. Oh! Spinning back fist! Zhang Weili!
She clearly showed growth and development, and she looked absolutely sensational. And now we see her fighting for the title.
She tries to regain the strawweight title.
Oh! Her relentless focus on improvement and becoming a champion again is something really special to watch. Oh, she caught her in the face. Weili doing a fantastic job. Look at that.
Oh, she's going after it.
Now she's got it. Now she's got it. That's it.
There's the tap. And new Zhang Weili has regained the strawweight title.
The two-time champ aims to continue writing her epic story at UFC 292. Against an oncoming challenger from Brazil. A surging strawweight from Belém by the name of Amanda Lemos, whose road to a title shot was fraught with hardship.
Comecei no boxe. Eu fui campeã paraense de boxe. Aí eu lutei alguns eventos internos.
Uma salva de palmas para Amanda Lemos!
Quando eu lutei o Django, que eu defendi o cinturão do Django, não lutei mais.
Isso.
E aí eu não tinha de onde tirar, né? Eu tinha que trabalhar.
Ah, tá. Entendi. Tá bom, mano. Tá.
Fui pro mototáxi. Eu tinha uma moto, eu falei, tem uma moto. Eu já fui passageiro em algum lugar também, quando eu vi era tiroteio.
Agora, olha aí.
E aí eu saía correndo sem receber a corrida.
Agora rolou a continuação, não foi?
Eu passei muita coisa assim no mototáxi.
De encontro, assim. Um Muay Thai, Chai agora.
E aí em 2017, o Valide me ligou. Aí ele falou assim, tá a fim de lutar o UFC daqui a 15 dias nos 61 quilos? Aí quero, né? Lógico.
Lemos seized her opportunity, despite being an undersized bantamweight.
Shows you how much courage she had to compete at 135 pounds. It's really kind of crazy.
And a proper drop to 115 pounds allowed Lemos to truly shine.
Relaxa, vai dar bomba de novo.
Oh! Big knockout for Lemos. He's throwing with bad intentions.
She is a powerhouse. Oh, look at this.
Underneath the chin.
Oh, Grange is out. Wow. Look at the power this woman has.
Definite championship material.
That woman's a beast.
A menina batalhadora que vem.
Incredible power, most knockdowns in strawweight division history.
Quando ela começou na luta, aconteceram muitos atrasos, muitos imprevistos, todos que qualquer pessoa teria desistido.
Oh my goodness. Dropped her with a jab. Yeah, she's nasty.
She has that dynamite in her hand.
Amanda Lemos heard from again.
Shortest average fight time in this division's history.
She can submit you. Very physically strong.
That is it. There is a new strawweight contender.
entendeu? E ela continuou e tá aí prestes a ganhar cinturão mundial.
A standing knockout for Amanda Lemos. Her best is yet to come, and her future is very bright in the UFC strawweight division.
Ela é foda.
Thailand's tropical island of Phuket is a natural wonder.
Okay, let's go.
So strawweight champion Zhang Weili always makes time to enjoy the alluring experiences of her home away from home.
哇，大象的脚！哎呀，太爽了吧！我们昨天去了看大象，去大象的庇护所。我的感触非常深，就是我到那儿跟大象接触了，然后喂它们吃东西。哇，它在干嘛？它在给我扇扇子呢，它的耳朵。哇！我感觉真的，人跟动物、跟自然、跟地球，我觉得人与人之间都是一体的，我们都是相互的关联、相互的依存。哦 ，very small.
Most of the elephant here, they have a different personality. Some they're quite bossy. You try to add more. One more banana.
One more.
Yes. Some they're scared, but some they're very gentle. The elephants are very intelligent animal.
它想吃香蕉，我给它菠萝，它给扔了。人与动物的和谐相处，很开心，很有意义。今天来这儿特别有意义。所以我觉得不能只是想到我们的利益，我们应该想到全世界、全地球的利益。这样的话，我觉得我们的内心会收获平静和满足。
An enchanting escape is paired with what brings Zhang Weili to Thailand in the first place. Preparations to defend her title against Amanda Lemos at UFC 292.
今天可以不动脑子，对，往前往前。
因为其实，在莱蒙斯还没有进到前15的时候，我看了他一场比赛，然后我觉得。
Oh, she hurt him. That hurt him bad. A standing knockout for Amanda Lemos.
我觉得我们都非常的有力量，然后都非常有力量，然后也都偏站立型。
快点拿了，要5个连踢中。
5个连踢。
OK， 可以打快一点。
I think Amanda Lemos is a great competitor. She's extremely physical. She can make it extremely dirty for you. She's had a couple submissions from her feet, which is unheard of. However, I don't feel like she's fought somebody to the caliber and athleticism of Weili. She just continues to get better each time.
后手拳打重，不要撤踹啊！
对手如果想打站立 ，OK， 那我们就打站立；如果对手想摔想揉，那打地面，那么也没有问题。现在的我肯定会战胜去年的我。
Across the Pacific, Zhang Weili's UFC 292 opponent Amanda Lemos channels motivation for the upcoming title bout from the people who matter most.
Olha, filha, a gente vai ver monte de peixe agora.
A minha principal segurança de disputar o cinturão é minha família.
Ali, ó, embaixo da ponte. Tá vendo? E ela tem filhotinho bem aqui, assim, ó. Bem aqui, ó.
Então eles me dão força. Eles me dão segurança.
Bora lá na pontezinha. Bora. 1, 2, 3.
Minha filha é a Rebeca.
Bora, força!
Tudo que eu quero fazer é pensando nela.
Tá forte ou tá fraca? Não sabe? Não?
Minha vida sem ela já não tem mais, não existe.
Vai, tua mãe te leva. Tua mãe te leva. Esse é o trabalho da tua mãe te levar aí nas barreiras.
Com a Karina, a gente sempre tá unida ali, sempre juntas.
Veja uma água de coco, por favor. Eu via nela um potencial que, às vezes, a gente se deixa de acreditar na gente mesmo, né? Tá, a minha tava muito doce.
Era? Coca doce? Mas não quer água normal? Não?
E eu via isso nela e eu incentivava ela porque se a família não apoiar, a vida do atleta se torna muito pior, muito difícil, né?
Assim, bora, eu vou falar, bora comprar pipoca?
Eu já vejo a Amanda vitoriosa, eu sei que ela vai trazer esse cinturão pro Pará.
A UFC strawweight belt can bring prosperity to Lemos and her family like never before.
Segundos fora.
So the hard-charging contender is leaving no stone unturned.
Tempo.
Ahead of her August 19th showdown with champion Zhang Weili.
Salto alto, cara. Todas as lutas dela, Amanda, nós condicionamos sempre ela para os 6 rounds, não 5. Olé. Ela é uma atleta muito disciplinada, ela é uma atleta muito técnica, entendeu? Uma atleta muito forte e que é a bola da vez agora e merece o cinturão.
Todo mundo fala que é uma luta difícil, mas isso não me abala em nada. Não me abala em nada porque eu tô treinando e eu sei o quão forte eu tô.
Tempo!
Eu sei o quão poder eu tenho de trazer esse cinturão.
Amanda Lemos is very skilled, very powerful.
Amanda Lemos!
Oh! Knockout for Lemos!
Oh my goodness.
And that is it! She is phenomenal. Oh my God! Wow!
Dana, eu tô aqui já. Eu vou ser campeã dessa categoria. 其实我非常了解，就是作为一个挑战者的那种心态，因为我当时作为挑战者的时候，我那种心态非常渴望那条腰带。我相信这肯定会是一场非常非常精彩的比赛。
Oh man, that could be tight.
Posso nocautear, posso finalizar. Então, mas eu sei que no final eu vou sair com o braço erguido.
You've got it, that's it!
It's Zhang Weili versus Amanda Lemos in Boston.
Oh, she hurt her. Lemos, team
Wow! And to the winner goes undisputed strawweight supremacy.
He is the All-American, Chris Weidman.
The feature bout of UFC 292.
He may be amongst the best middleweight prospects in the world.
We'll see the return of former middleweight champion Chris Weidman.
He is a man who many believe is the top middleweight prospect to hit mixed martial arts. This guy is a very, very talented individual. Look at that! And talk about making a statement. He can wrestle and he can strike.
An All-American wrestler from Long Island, who became the first man to defeat Anderson Silva in the UFC.
Wow, big shots there by Weidman. Oh my goodness! Chris Weidman is the UFC middleweight champion!
And will go on to defend the title against legends of the sport.
Chris Weidman is a monster. He's just a tough wrestler with knockout power and an unbelievable will.
Although Weidman has since relinquished the title, it was not until April of 2021 that he would face the greatest challenge of his career.
Well, Weidman says, I need at least one more big win to start thinking about some bigger goals. Huge, huge fight for him tonight against a decorated striker in Hall.
He's sensational. He has incredible timing, incredible striking. He can put it all together tonight.
Ready, fight!
Man, his leg just folded in half. Weidman is in agony.
Chris, just breathe. I want you to breathe, Chris.
1, 2, 3. Chris, let's get out of here. His first kick thrown, and it immediately snapped in half. His shin just shattered, and then he stepped on it.
I felt great going into that fight.
was like, man, I'm gonna go out there and completely dominate this dude. I just wound up and kicked as hard as I possibly could.
Over there. Relax, relax.
And kaboom.
Chris, breathe, brother.
The pain was just brutal. The whole thing was a nightmare.
Coffee ice cream with cookie dough and brownies. That's mine. Can you not
That's
just...
3.
What? Listen,
I like it.
You're making a mess.
The biggest thing for me was like I want to be able to roll around on the floor with my kids and play with them and, you know, play sports with them outside.
Hey, birthday boy.
Birthday boy! Let me kiss you. And the idea of not going to be able to do that again, that was very hard. All right, what else we got?
Yes, this one.
This wrestling shoes.
Guys, don't you remember what we bought us?
It's amazing trying to reprogram my brain and learn how to walk again. The whole process was a complete nightmare, really long and tough to get through. What really got me through it is my faith in God and the opportunity that I have now in front of me to help and inspire others. Expect me to come back as fast as I possibly can while listening to my body. I'm a good example of no matter what injuries or setbacks that you have, that doesn't mean it's the end of whatever you want to accomplish.
I will speak up. I'll stand my ground. I will not stand back.
My story's not done yet.
One missed step, and it's all gone.
I'm about to come back and accomplish some big things in the UFC.
Push harder, be louder, go further and darker, move faster, jump higher.
I want to show that this time off wasn't just me recovering, it was me getting better and better. And I have the ability to become the best in the world and become a world champion again.
3, 2,
1. Weidman's road back to a UFC title begins with an August 19th showdown against Brad Tavares, a Las Vegas local, born of the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, 3 Mile Smile's great. All the locals from Hawaii come here to Vegas. There's 8 major islands in the Hawaiian island chain, and so they call Vegas the 9th island.
First inspired by a homegrown hero.
You ready, boys? All right, let's go. In Hawaii, especially where I'm from, this little town, Hilo, where BJ Penn is from, everybody looked up to him. It was the fighters that were the cool guys. So that's who we all wanted to be growing up. We wanted to be known as the tough guy, the guy that could scrap. Some of my closest friends, we became friends by getting into fights. I don't come from a martial arts background. I never did box, kickbox, wrestle. I never even did karate or taekwondo growing up. I literally started fighting by fighting. I never got to grow up coming up in a martial art, so I'm glad that my kids get the opportunity. When I fight, I feel like it's one of the most important things to represent Hawaii. If you really think about it, we're just this small little speck in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Run, Zai Zai, grab the leg and run it. There's not a lot of people in Hawaii as other places in the world, other states or countries even. So to be from Hawaii and make it to a main stage like the UFC, to get to represent your home, your state, your people, I think it's important. Good job. And I've always tried to represent that and represent it well. Good job, baby.
Fighting clearly runs deep in the family bloodline. And Tavares has been showcasing that innate desire for combat by battling elite UFC middleweights for the past 13 years.
When Tavares gets into his flow, man, he's as good as they come in the middleweight division.
The ceiling is certainly high for one of Hawaii's finest.
And he was fighting killers. Guys like Yoel Romero. He shows real greatness.
He shared the octagon with former champion Robert Whittaker. Reigning king, Israel Adesanya.
Tavares is not out of this fight. Tavares still trying to win this fight.
He's tough as nails. He's as game as they come.
And #1 contender Dricus Du Plessis.
Du Plessis hurt.
Very impressive what Tavares has done in this middleweight division.
Through ups and downs, Tavares has never lost sight of what drives him.
Been in the game for a while. And when you have been in the game for a while, start to question what's the motivation.
Keep it moving. Keep that same tempo and pace.
Still has championship aspirations because he understands how good he truly can be.
Over the top, over the top, over the top. Yep.
Thought that they killed me, left me for dead, but I'm still alive and I'm coming for head.
Get tall, slam down.
Walked out the cage, bloody and bruised with lions and bears.
I've always wanted to get that strap.
Big squeeze at the top.
That's gonna continue to be the goal, to be the champion.
Let's go.
But I've always been a guy that hasn't looked past what's right in front of me. And what's right in front of me right now is Chris Weidman.
One of the toughest dudes that's ever stepped into the octagon.
I'm gonna go out there and completely dominate him everywhere.
Chris Weidman! I am a legend!
Wow!
I defeated the grave!
Weidman is an animal. Oh! Vicious, ground and pound.
Warrior, the All-American!
Just show that I'm on a different level.
Whoa!
I'll go out there, I'll beat him, and that will prove that I'm one of the best.
Oh, Tavares hurt him. He hurt him bad.
Weidman aims for an iconic comeback against one of the division's most tested warriors. Before champions go to work, as strawweight queen Zhang Weili
She's just on a totally different level.
faces Amanda Lemos in the co-main event.
Oh! There is a new strawweight contender!
And reigning bantamweight king Aljamain Sterling
He is the man at the top of the heap of the most exciting division in combat sports.
faces Sugar Sean O'Malley in the headline.
The Sugar Show!
It all goes down in Boston on August 19th.